all your school rugby, all in one place. This is NextGenXV.
Alright guys, welcome to NextGen15, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the top 10 schools who have produced the most South African under 20 players, or as we like to refer to them, Baby Boks. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as bell notification, and as soon as new videos are released you'll be the first to know. So in 10th place we have SELBORNE College with 8 players. In terms of some recent players, in Nombor was Willem Dabe, 2019, very well, highly rated prospect. 2018 and 19, David Kutzer, centre come fly half, who's also got a lot of talent and is highly rated. 2018, Leon Lyons, who's already part of the Stormers squad as a prop. 2017, David Brits, part of a great SELBORNE team that managed to beat PAARL Gym and Grey College in the same year. First time I think that's ever happened for the school. And then in 2016, Tango Balekile, a very classy player as well that performed very well at school level. 9th place we have WATERKLOOF, a school that has produced a lot for South African rugby, and in terms of under 20 players, that is 9 players. In terms of recent players, Currie Cup star Stedman Gans played in 2016 and 2017, did the double. 2015's Tennis de Beer was a very classy player. 2013 and 14 run Janse van Rensburg, outstanding centre, battering ram, playing overseas at the moment, but still very highly rated in South Africa. And then 2013, Unai Herbst, outstanding lock. And then 2009, Marnus Koeman, who's been a stalwart for South African rugby for some time at Currie Cup level. And then next we have, tied for 7th place, PAARL ROOS with 10 players. In terms of recent players, 2018 we saw Ben Jason Dixon and Lau Hendricks, very classy players. Ben Jason's a lock with a big future in the game. Then of course Damian Willemse, 2017 and 18 he played for the Baby Boks. Outstanding fly-off prospect at school level. 2016 Edwin van der Merwe, absolutely lethal wing. And then 2015 Dan du Plessis, part of the du Plessis dynasty, so to speak, in terms of rugby. Carl, Michael, Willie, all of them, and of course his cousins play as well. And very impressive player at school level, and someone that has been in the Stormers mix over the last couple of years. Tied with PAARL ROOS is Grey High with 10 players as well. In terms of recent plays, Sitle Njezula was a very outstanding fullback or back 3 player at school level. Lubalalo Dobela, very classy fly-off, guys, very underrated. Still think that he will be part of South African rugby sometime in the future. Hopefully one of the unions can give him a chance. And of course, Koen Bosch needs no introduction, played 2016 and 2017. Junior Pokamela right now doing very well for the Cheetahs, and should be getting a contract with one of the other unions very soon, you'd think. And then of course Jeremy Ward, who's been a part of the Sharks scene for quite some time as a centre. Very unlucky not to make SA schools, but he got his rewards, and he was actually captain for the South African under 20 team in 2016. Next we have 6th place Glenwood, and Glenwood's program has just come in leaps and bounds. In terms of recent players, 2019 saw 3 players. JJ van der Mesh, the giant lock, playing senior rugby. Jaden Hendricks also playing senior rugby. We've spoken about Jaden a lot. We feel that he's the best under 23 scrum half in the world. Tabliso Mdletshe, powerful prop, and then Kwenzo Blose, Nama Ngaba, also producing some outstanding performances, and players that we definitely think will be in the mix in the next couple of years. I mean, Ngaba has been outstanding, and very much under the radar, but still someone that's definitely going to make some big waves in the future. Next up we have 5th PAARL Boys with 15 players. In 2019 they had 3 players. Emil van Heerden, who was outstanding as a lock. Franco Horn, who's just an absolutely lethal 8 man. Someone that's been very unlucky with injuries, but someone that you know is going to go very far in the game, and he's very highly rated in South African rugby. Takia Abrahams, if you watched in the recent under 21 Currie Cup, he was outstanding as well. Got steps for days, a lot of pace, really reminds me of Chislin Colby at the same age. Then there's Gianni Lombard and Manny Ross, part of the 2018 team. 2 backline players that are outstanding at school level, and definitely contributed a lot to South African junior rugby, and players that you just hope will be given a chance. Next up, we have tied in third, PAARL Gym with 17 players. In terms of recent players, in 2018 they had 3 representatives. Muller Ace, a very, very strong 8th man. Zach Berger, one of the most underrated scrum halves in the country. So underrated. Playing at the Griquas right now, but as plays at the level that he could be playing for one of the big 4 franchises, one feels. And then, of course, Muller du Plessis, someone that's been playing from a very young age at a high level, someone that's very highly rated. Then Johan Krobela in 2017, and then finally Ernst van Rijn, who played in 2016 and 2017 and is now a regular part of the Stormer setup. Tied with them was Monument with 17 players as well. In terms of recent players, Nathan Macbeth, the powerful prop. Ruan Vermaak as well, very powerful player. And then Reinhard Northnagel, Len Massane and Jaco Holzhausen, all highly rated players who definitely have a good future in the game. And Monument just continue to contribute a lot to South African junior rugby. And it's their 100th year this year, so we just wish them all the best, and hopefully we can get to see some rugby this year, because I think they've got an outstanding team. Then next we have in second place AFFIES with 19 players, and in terms of recent players, 2019 saw Jaco Labuskakni and Manus Potgieter represent SA20. They were outstanding. Then Skalk Erasmus and Jack Hart. Jack in particular, very, very exciting player, very underrated scrum half as well. And then, of course, Ruben van Heerden in 2017. And Ruben right now is playing some outstanding rugby at the Sharks. One of the most underrated locks in the country, and one feels that it won't be too long until he gets to see himself in a Springbok jersey. Then in first place, of course, we have Grey College with 27 players in total. In terms of recent players, David Creel, who's just been absolutely outstanding for the Bulls. Rikus Pretorius, one of the best young centres in world rugby, not just South African rugby, played 2 years, 2018 and 2019. Dean Skunies, 2018, another outstanding player. And the underrated scrum half scenario continues with Ria van Krier, 2017, 2018. Then, of course, a player that doesn't need much of an introduction, 2015's Eovier Viljoen, a player that's basically done it all from a very young age, played in South Africa, played in Europe, has come back to South Africa, and long may he stay in South Africa, because he's definitely one of the most outstanding young prospects that we've seen for a while, and can play multiple positions in the back line, and someone that you feel can contribute a lot to South African rugby. So thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this. Just a reminder, if you have not yet, please just click that subscribe button as well as bell notification. And then as soon as a new video is released, of course, you'll be the first to know. So let us know your opinion below. What other schools do you think we should be focusing on? Do you think, did we miss any cut? Did we miss any players on this list? Let us know in the comment section down below, and have a fantastic week further as always. Cheers. Bye.